Can I get you to introduce yourself, please?
I am David Cobham. I'm chairman of the Botanic Gardens Community Association, a volunteer group based in the Botanic Gardens, Churchtown, Southport.
How long have you been going?
We have been going 12 years.
And what do you do?
What we do is lots and lots of things, and they've grown over the years. We actually came in at the time of all the cuts in labour and funding that Sefton Council were getting, and someone had to keep the park still with flowers and all the attractions going. So we formed a group to help the remaining employees to keep the park in business.
Looking around, I can see a lot of your members feeding ducks, they are cleaning and also planting flowers.
What we do is, our main objective is to keep the park tidy, but there would have been very few flower beds, and this is renowned for flowers, this park. So what we did, we started raising money through sponsorship and of local businesses and clubs, and we raised money each year to plant out these beautiful flower beds, these ornamental Victorian flower beds, twice a year. So we plant up for summer, and then when that's gone with the annuals, we plant up for winter and next spring. And we keep the place tidy all the time, especially at this end of the park. We also have funded the rescue aviary, which has got 200 birds, which is in danger of closure. We also took over a few years ago the absolutely marvellous Fernery, which is 150 years old in a year, and we manage and maintain the Fernery, which is a national treasure. We also, believe it or not, look after and have a lease on the toilets, because they were in danger of closing and were really not fit for use. And we raise money through a tuppence entry fee, which keeps us with all the toiletries, and also 365 days a year. And we're very proud that we do that job on top of all the beautiful flowers that we plant up and maintain throughout the year.
What is your biggest challenge at the moment?
Well, the biggest challenge at the moment with the flowers really is the weather. Every year it's the weather. We have to work between wind and rain and cold and heat and one thing and another, and we managed to do that fantastically well through our band of volunteers. The gardening volunteers are probably between 15 or 16 volunteers. We have a wider membership, but these gardening volunteers do a sterling job throughout the year, enabling us to win top awards year on year with the Britain in Bloom, top awards with the Green Flag Awards, that you can see here, which goes a long way to our sponsors being very pleased with what we do, and they keep supporting us every year.
The age of your volunteers is quite different to what most groups have. Are you after more young members?
Well, it would be nice to have more young members, but young members tend to be working. So there would be the time we work during the day or whenever, but younger members have got jobs and they've got families, and so it would be nice to have younger members, and we do have some younger members, and we do encourage schools to come in and scouting groups to do some sweeping up, and it's good for them as well. So, and we also look after the special needs people as well, which we have, and we pride ourselves in looking after special needs to work with us, who do tend to be younger people. So yeah, so we do a good job with that, but the age doesn't make any difference. It's the quality of the work, and that's it. But yeah, we welcome younger people. We don't have any barrier on anybody.
Now, you're trying to raise money, I believe, for the lake. Is that correct?
Well, there is another group that are raising money specifically to put towards having the lake dredged. We raise money for everything in the park, general everything, but there is another group who don't work in the park, but what they do is hold an event, a summer event, and they raise money and that will go to Sefton Council towards the bid to get the lake dredged and towards the bridges and restoration products. Sefton Council are in the throes now. It's been going over a year now, 18 months of applying for heritage lottery funding. So any money that comes in over and above the money that we do from other people could go towards that on match funding, etc.
How important do you think your work is?
Well, it's fantastically important because especially we had COVID. We were asked not to work during COVID, but the public were allowed in, and we said, well, what's the sense in that? So we worked right through COVID. We separated, we had cones, and we kept these gardens going for the health and of the people, really, and the health of mind and body. And the people that came in to look at the birds and look at the flowers, it really lifted them, you could tell. And that was during COVID, but that goes on throughout the year. You've got lots of lonely people or single parents and whatever, and to have this park looking marvellous lifts the spirits, so it's good for mind and body. We even have a banner there, warning, entering this park is seriously good for your health and well-being, and that's true, and that's how important it is. And if this falls and we lose all the fernery and things close down, it's lost for the population. So without us, that would happen, and so we're really, really proud that we have kept this park going, winning top awards for the public.
How important do you think it is for tourism as well?
Well, it's massively important. Southport is a tourist town. Adverts go out, it's advertised. We are at the end of Southport, but it's easily got to by car or whatever. You can even walk here. So it's very, very important. Southport, half of Southport's income probably is through tourism, and it used to be a lot more.
Now you've got another event coming up very soon. What is it?
Well, the next event we've got is a Halloween event, which we run, and then after that we have a Christmas event with a grotto and these are based around children, and we get sponsorship again and give out free Easter eggs at Easter in the Easter event. So we have 4 or 5 events during the year, and there is a large event which we ran for years, themed event, a 1940s event or things like that. That is run, and the people who are running the event in summer for the last couple of years have used the money they've raised to go towards the lake fund as well, or towards the bid.
Well, thank you. If anybody wants to volunteer, how do they do it?
Well, what they do, they can go on our website, Botanic Gardens website. You just look up Botanic Gardens Southport and it'll go, or any Monday, Wednesday or Friday, we're definitely here, and they could call in, have a word, have a look what they'd like to do, because we don't ask anyone to do anything that they don't want to do or when they work. They're all volunteers, so whether it's an hour or whether it's 8 hours, it doesn't matter to us. It's all useful. So they can come to us, or they could email me and I'd get back to them. So there's no problem. We have new people starting all the time. And then some people who are perhaps out of work for a while, they'll come and work for us for a while, and then they'll get a job and then they'll go. But they'll have benefited from the experience of working here.
What is your email address?
My email address is d.cobham, C-O-B-H-A-M, @sky.com.
And do you have a Facebook page?
We have a Facebook page, Botanic Gardens Community Association on Facebook, yes, and you can get through us that way as well.
Do you have a Twitter account?
We don't have a Twitter account, no. We stick to one thing. It's too complicated to have too many accounts as far as we're concerned. So yeah, Facebook covers everything.
Thank you and good luck.
Well,
we look forward to seeing what you come up with Halloween.
Thank you very much indeed for coming down to see us, because we get accused of showing off, but I think we've got a lot to show off here, and we're very proud. So thank you very much indeed.
Botanic Gardens are the best!